Okay, welcome back. Okay, I got a Vice story for you. And it's not really, the next one is going to be a doozy. This is kind of dirty, so maybe want to take kids out of the room. Anyway, so I'm working Vice, and we get a complaint that there is people, not people, a man was exposing himself at a Jack in the Box drive-thru. Okay, and you'd be surprised all these stuff we get. And that's part of Vice's responsibility is lewd acts in public and people doing stupid things in public and restrooms and whatnot. That's what Vice does, one of Vice's duties. So I had a partner, so we said, okay, let's go up there and we'll see what's up. So we go up there and we got a time, it's pretty specific, when it happens. It was lunchtime, like between 11 and 1. So we go up there one day and we get a couple of, we usually buy a couple of bottles of beer and we pour out the beer. We don't drink beer. And fill it with water as a prop. And we sit on the grass, kind of like we're a bunch of bums, you know. We look like bums too. So we're laying, there's a drive-through, and on the right of the drive-through was a little bit of a grassy knoll and went to the next parking lot. So we're laying there on the grass just looking, watching the cars go by. Again, sometimes this job can be very boring. There's 2 hours of pretty much watching people buy hamburgers, okay? So, okay, fine. So we got tired of that, so we said, okay, let's get out of here. So we left. Reported to our supervisor. He goes, well, just try it tomorrow. When you get a chance, go by there. You know, it's randomly happening, so you're gonna have to randomly check it. Okay, fine. So a couple days went by, went back there again. 2 hours of watching people buy hamburgers. Okay. So the third attempt, almost a week later, we hit gold. Okay. We're sitting there on the grass, and we had a plan. You know, if we see something, we're gonna have the guy can only run in two directions. We're on the here's the drive. If you're looking at the drive-through, here's the Jack in the Box, the drive-through. You're the grassy knoll where we're seated. The only way you can run is through us or this way. You can't run this direction because that's where the building is. So you have a layout of the land. So we're sitting there, you know, on grass, just kicking back. Well, sure enough, we see a guy come. Here he comes. He's coming from the street, walking up. You can usually tell because they're looking around, okay? A normal person going down his normal duties during the day doesn't do this when he's walking, okay? Unless he's looking for police or something. So he's looking around. He looks at us, and we're sitting there, you know, chuggling our beer, and we immediately saw him. And we had signals that we gave each other that we knew it looks good. We had, I won't show you what they are because they're probably still being used by Vice cops. So we give signals that this looks good. We give each other a wink, and we're watching. And we're not together. I'm on one side over here, my partner's a few feet over here. So we covered the exits. He walks by us, he's looking now, he's looking in the car. So what he was looking for, he's looking for a female in the car. Okay? Most of the time, the guys that expose themselves to either females or children. He hardly ever did they expose themselves to another guy, okay? So he's looking for, we figure he's looking for a female. So, sure enough, third car back, good looking female. We looked over and saw her, blonde hair. So he's walking right in front of us. I mean, literally almost 3 feet in front of us. But he's not looking at us, he's looking at that car. She gets closer, she gets right behind the car that's in the window line, and out it comes, okay? He pulls out his private. And he walks up to the window and he's pushing it against the glass, okay? And he's hitting the glass with his hand. And she's like, "Ah!" You know, she's screaming. So we start to get up, and he looks. You know, remember they're always looking. He sees us, and he figures, "Uh-oh!" So he runs away from me this way towards my partner. And as he's running, my partner's chasing him, and I'm yelling at the lady, "Don't leave! Don't leave! Police!" And I'm running by because I need a witness. And so run by. Partner gets past the knoll, maybe to the sidewalk, tackles him, okay, and he's on top of him. I come over, we're wrestling a little bit, not a big deal, you know, and I think he was impaired because his thing was hanging out, and it's kind of hard to wrestle and fight the police when your privates are hanging out because you could get hurt, okay? So anyway, so by the time we got him handcuffed and everything, the item had turtled. It went back inside, and it was pretty much inside. Is that a good term? I hope that's a clean term. Oh, anyway, so we stand him up, we hook him up, and now we're looking around for the witness. Oh no, she's long gone. I think she just didn't want anything to do with this. Okay, I thought, oh my gosh, we didn't need her because remember, it's in public. We saw it, so we can be witnesses to his lewd act. It'd be nice to have a lady to go to court and say he did it, but if you don't, you got enough to arrest him. It turns out he had a history of this, so they charged him with other multiple probation violations for the same thing. The guy's sick. Okay, really. So that was pretty good. And then of course we're taking him to the car, and he's saying like, you know, can you pull my zipper up? I said, I'm not pulling your zipper up, okay? You know, that's not my job, buddy. You know. And so he got in the car, he's all dejected, and we just took him away, solved that problem. And the people that we called back that complained, there was a lady that complained. She was happy because she was a victim of this, and we used her, but she couldn't really identify the guy because she didn't see his face. She saw something else. Okay, so she wasn't a very good witness, but she did get us there and get us the right guy. So it worked out really well. So that's my little drive-through flasher story, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.